The idea, the elevator pitch, is that we'd like to promote more civic engagement from Toronto citizens. The city's a very large and very complex organization, larger and more complex than most of us deal with in our workplaces and so on. And we'd like in particular to provide some way for citizens to more easily fact-check statements that are made, around and between elections. So that's hard to do without being a sort of a specialist political researcher. So the data sets that we would use would be first a machine-readable and detailed city budget, so that you could produce visualizations of how the data is spent, where it's coming from, where it's going, how it compares to previous years, and how that compares to claims and proposals made during elections and so on. The second would be a searchable archive of meeting and committee records. So you want to know what your city councillor is saying ostensibly on your behalf as your representative in this democratic organization. And that, I know it's out there, but it's a lot of text to go through if you're interested in one or two issues or your war, or you're living a busy life and you only have so much time to devote to this type of engagement. And the final one would be recorded votes from council. Having more of the votes recorded rather than non-recorded, and having those voting records available, again, in a machine-readable format so that you can summarize them, compare them over time and so on. And the most important of those, we said all three. Those are quite sort of independent fronts. You could go on the searchable records, and the recorded votes are kind of related. The budget in a machine-readable format is a whole other thing. You could do these both in parallel or in series. I think that would help.
So the most important thing you need is all three data sets.
Give us the data.
Give us the data now.
Yeah.
Okay.